Well, I think the mute is very unfair, and I think it's very bad that they're not talking about foreign affairs. They're supposed to be talking about foreign affairs, and I think that the anchor is a very biased person. Her parents are very biased, but that's my life.
Here we go. And that is the President of the United States yesterday with the chopper going, and he was set to go over to North Carolina. Let's bring in Louisiana GOP Senator John Kennedy, member of the Senate Judiciary Committee. He's going to be busy this afternoon with the Supreme Court Justice nomination and a lot of empty seats. Most should have been occupied by Democrats. Now we'll have poster boards. But on what the president has to do tonight. There is a way for him to talk foreign affairs. And, man, is Joe Biden vulnerable. His first Secretary of Defense said he's been wrong about every foreign affair and national security issue over the past 40 years. Maybe that's why it's not on the list.
Well, Brian, if your question is, do I think the candidates should be encouraged to talk about foreign affairs, the question, or the answer rather, is yeah. I mean, most Americans don't want to die. And there are dozens of countries, I can think of 4 especially, who want to try to kill us. And given that the first role of government is to protect people and property, I'd kind of like to know what the 2 candidates for President of the United States are going to do to protect us. I think going forward, the commission, or however we run these debates, need to give both candidates greater discretion in picking both the moderator and in picking the topics. Now, let me talk about the topics first. Right now, the moderator, who is picked by the commission, has unfettered discretion. If the moderator wants to add one of the topics, who killed Jeffrey Epstein, he can do that. That makes no sense to me. And in terms of the moderator, I think both sides ought to have input. I'll probably start a Reddit fight with this, but I would like to have an old school moderator. I thought Chris Wallace was a good choice. And you know why? Because Chris, I say this gently, but he's an equal opportunity jerk. He wears both sides out. And that's what a good journalist is supposed to do. He's not supposed to pick sides.
Well, we wouldn't use that terminology, but he certainly is tough, fair and balanced and tough, indeed.
Well, that's another way of putting it.
Yeah, it is.
But that's what you want. You want a moderator who's not picking sides, who's going to really bear down. I mean, we're only picking the person who is going to run the most powerful country in all of human history.
Right.
You know, you want to see them under pressure, and you want a moderator who will put that kind of pressure on both of them, both in terms of tone and topic. You also don't want a moderator who wants to be the star of the show.
Well, there you go. All right, let's talk a little bit about your day. Later today, Amy Coney Barrett is supposed to be voted out of committee. But the Democrats are talking about boycotting. So if the Democrats don't show up, what happens with the boycott and quorum and all that other stuff?
Well, without breaching confidentiality, let me just say, and I say this with deep confidence, Judge Barrett's nomination is going to be reported favorably out of the Judiciary Committee today. And she deserves to be that vote. We all watched the hearings. She stuck the landing. As somebody said on a show the other day, they hit her with everything but a chair. She stuck the landing. And any fair-minded person who watched those hearings, who's read her legal writings, I have, she knows how to use a semicolon, who's talked to her students and colleagues, knows that she is splendidly qualified in terms of judicial philosophy, intellect, temperament, integrity. Now, you may disagree with her judicial philosophy, but she believes the role of a judge is to tell us what the law is, not what it ought to be. And I don't believe she's going to be the kind of Supreme Court justice who tries to rewrite the Constitution every other Thursday to satisfy some political agenda. And I think that's what most Americans want.
Well, Senator Chuck Schumer...
Did I call Chris Wallace a jerk? Can I take that back?
Yeah. You just mean he's tough, right, Senator?
Okay.
So Senator Chuck Schumer, he tweeted this out. He said, I'm forcing a vote to adjourn the Senate until after the November election. We are not going to have business as usual here in the Senate while the Republicans try to use an illegitimate process to jam through a Supreme Court nominee. Are they able to do this? Is there a way that he could just say, tell all the Democrats, don't come, don't take a vote? What would happen then?
He could, but we're prepared, once again, without divulging any confidential discussions I've had, we're prepared for every eventuality. Look,
you know, arrows in your quiver?
Oh, yes. We've got knives, arrows, and he does too. And on the one hand, I mean, Senator Schumer's doing his job. On the other hand, and I say this gently as well, right now Chuck's kind of like a teenager. He's mad at everybody. We're going to confirm Judge Barrett, and Senator Schumer needs to fill out a hurt feelings report, and let's move on.
Right. I don't know if they have any of those forms down there.
We can make one up.
Okay, good. We'll see you this afternoon, and then it'll be a floor vote next week if everything goes well. Thanks, Senator.